Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I will be your cameraman and caster for today, and we're going to have another matchup in the Summer Rumble Invitational Cup. It is going to be the final match of the week, the loser bracket match between the Boys of the Favela and Judgment. And whoever is going to lose goes home today. The winner will go on next week, I believe, to play GOAT or one of the other teams. I'm not quite sure which one the other one they would be playing exactly. I know that Fear Factory did lose today. Mingu's family will stay in the winner bracket, but Mingu's family and Fear Factory will take a break. They'll have about 2 weeks off without having to play a game while the loser bracket sorts itself out. And we're going to see Carried Off is going to be the map vetoed by them today. So we're going to be playing maps 1 through 4, I believe. I'm not sure about the map 5 on Carried Off. A finale is usually not played during tournament play. It's usually not very common or popular to do so, but we're going to wait for some ready-ups from Judgment, and we'll get the game live. Again, this will be the final tournament match of the week. Another Swiss tournament just wrapped up. We have the Peru Cup 2023 still going on, and the Summer Rumble at the moment. So those are the two tournaments we're following. When any other ones come up, we'll definitely let everybody know. At the current moment, though, these are just wrapping up. We'll see what the summer unfolds. Thank you, Presto. As we wait for Yami Drevis to return. And here we go. The GLHFs are on. 4 chapters of Left 4 Dead 2 start now, with that opening attack being Jockey Smoker, Charger Boomer. No spitter for that opening attack, but they will have a tri-cap. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Jockey misses the last target. Another chasing. Jockey will land. Charger will land. No slam. Smoker pull comes out, cleared quickly, with a 1 boom landing in the front. That should allow the survivors to get out the window, get past the alarm car onto the bridge before the next set of spawns are up. And that tank is sitting at 31%. Don't worry, I will give you guys the pinkas as soon as the first chapter is over. Second hit coming up. Spitter just goes out for a sack. What a boomer pop. It was a huge play coming out by the Favela Boyz right there. Or Boys of the Favela, more like it. As that first tank of the day for Judgment's in the hands of Style, and he is retreating to get his toys. And suffers a little bit more than 300 HP for the retreat back. Boomer not landing did affect a lot of that chip, but it isn't much. Right now, the 3-cap is up. They are just holding W. They try to get the insta-kill. The Charger landed, but none of the other infected helped out. That was an incredible Charger, but the infected were not on it. And now they have 2 pre-spawn special infected in the front. As Style chose not to bring his forklift. I don't know if he lost it. Wouldn't even see it, but he's making his way in. This tank is notorious for having a very difficult time doing damage. There's the smoker pull. They get him a corner. The jockey gets M2'd. And the jockey eventually lands. The hunter gets skeeted. And there is an insta-kill. And another insta-kill. 2 Favela Boyz get yeeted off the bridge and get killed by Judgment's tank. As the sloppy whoop spray gets sprayed on the ground, Rock comes out. And what a turn of events for this first tank for Judgment. yeeting 2 survivors off the bridge. Rock lands, Boomer gets popped. Didn't even get a chance to go over the roster rundown. And we will do so as soon as this tank dies off. And that will be a dead tank. So, 2 survivors get killed. Bonus is still at 28%, but it's going to be so difficult for 2 survivors to make safe room, especially on high ping like this. And for Boys of the Favela, we do got Dina, Robex, Caution, and I believe Sue. And then for Judgment, we have Dristyle, Nico, and Yami. That's a pretty good lineup for both teams coming up right now. They do have a tri-cap with Spit to deal with. And it's a great set of spawns with the Hunter Smoker Charger as the cappers. There goes the small in the back. Dina is dead, but Robex gets the clear. The Charger comes out and gets the in cap. And Sue is not able to help Robex. And that will be a wipe going out onto the Favela Boyz, a.k.a. Boys of the Favela, only getting 123 points. A map would have carried off.
Hey, if anyone don't mind, could use a hand.
Wow. What a turn of events for the Favela Boyz. Now Judgment has a lot of opportunity. Can they capitalize on it?
He was also our only pilot.
Man, that was some shit. The pilot becoming a zombie right before our eyes.
And no hesitation, we're going live. Opening attack will be Smoker Charger Jockey Boomer.
Know where we are?
Boomer doesn't land. Smoker does. Jockey doesn't. Technically, the Charger landed, but on somebody's head, and gets 2 punches.
Reloading.
And they do kill off the Boomer. And they'll be able to hold W and go forward. They take a little bit more damage from the SI, though, taking them down to 93.9. And that's the only downside with playing aggression up so far. Is when you get kited around, they should have probably held W. That Smoker was so big for the infected team on Judgment, but now it's going to be Favela Boyz to see what they can capitalize with their special infected. And they're not going to get a hit up there. It looks like they're content with just protecting the tank's HP. Charger doesn't get nothing. Free spit goes out. Jockey dies. And Sue's tank is able to, not Sue, Caution will have the first tank for Favela Boyz as he is able to decommit and get to the hittable. While Judgment grabs some guns, and we might see a hittable come flying in here. Alright, that is not the favorable bounce that they wanted. Now Caution's going to be able to take a more scenic route to minimize the chip. Okay, he's on the roof. He loses 11 HP. The Boomer almost is successful, but doesn't manage to find a target. And now this will leave Caution to just linger in the distance, waiting for spawns. See where Judgment chooses to take this, so they're going to play forward. They might run into the same scenario if they choose to back up. Alright, Caution's relocating. He is down a K, he's down more. And he's going to leave the hittable. He splits the survivors though. He gets a punch onto Ellis. A long punch away from the other survivors onto Ellis. Now he's alone with 3K. Gets a punch on Rochelle. Another punch on Rochelle. Rochelle gets in cap. And he gets a long arm onto Coach. And almost one more onto Nick. And actually Caution makes a lot of that tank. All considering that his support really didn't do much for him. The Smoker was in the wrong way. And the Infected didn't see the separation that he got. And the capitalization with the SI was unable to be done. And that will be the Survivor team making it past tank. Bonus of 478. And right now, Judgment is set to make a good amount of distance points, plus the possibility of a huge bonus. 474 on 400 distance is a lot of points to get. In fact, it's over 50%. Map aggression 60%. The Hunter lands, the Spitter will as well. Jockey will not find a target. And it looks like they're going to sack. hold for a tri-cap and spit.
Reloading here.
They choose not to go for a quad attempt. They take a little bit of damage. I think an additional set of pills was found. Oh, and the
Hell, man, spitter dude.
spit block was successful, but Ellis runs through it and loses their 50% bonus. The Charger takes the last target, but misses. The Hunter can't find a target, but when he does, it's too late. Smoker pulls Drizz,
Look out.
and the chip is minimal, but they do get away with about 6% damage.
Knights of Columbus. It hurts.
Now they'll get the bonus just below 400.
Yeah, I'll take the shotgun.
Now with the survivors holding on to their pills and not running, with a good SI attack could mount to more possibilities of damage, depending on what they do here, but they don't have a smoker to reset somebody. So I think this is going to be the last hit, barring something amazing from this Charger. Or Jockey.
We have guns here.
Boomer gets a huge spawn, gets 2. That's a huge boom. It resets Ellis. They're not making a play, though. So it looks like they'll still only get 1 hit, but they'll have better spawns for it. If they can wait for Robex. Jockey is up. Charger is up. The Charger misses. This free spit goes out. Gets a little bit onto Driss, and they'll waste about 20-some points, leaving a Hunter to try to get some M2s in the distance, while Rochelle is alone in the back.
Everybody grab a weapon.
Actually, I think they'll get another set of spawns.
Seriously hurts.
And they will. They'll get 1 more hit.
Hey, we got a safe room
It's
ahead.
going to be a retro attack with a charge.
Reloading.
As they lock the Hunter in the safe room and kill him.
Watch out.
Poor Robex. Boomer gets nothing. And I think this attack is not going to amount to everything. No, but the Smoker will get some damage. They get an additional 24 points.
Boomer ahead.
Get your asses in here.
I'm going as fast as I can, man.
So Judgment makes safe room with a bonus of 348 and make a chapter score of 748. Yeah, there's no way close to being over yet. This is definitely comebackable. But they do have a little bit of challenge for them. Carried off. It's just a unique campaign. One of the custom maps that I would say is kind of... I don't know what the word that I'm looking for to put it on. Kind of very choke point-ish. A lot of the attacks are predetermined where they're going to be. No really dominant hits can be done on the fly. Tank is at 55%. I'm not saying it's a terrible campaign. It's definitely better than a lot of the other custom ones that are out there that are played. A good example of one that's not played at all is Arena of the Dead. Actually, I think that has map of okay, but map 1 being worth 800 distance and all the others worth 500 or 600. Just a little imbalance there on that campaign, in my opinion, but haven't seen that one play in tournament play for quite a few years. We're waiting for Styles to return, and we'll get second map of Carried Off, Summer Rumble Invitational Tournament, Round 5, loser bracket. Huh? Wait, what? Thank you, Meow. You don't have to do that, but I'm grateful. Enjoy the emotes. Spawn Crash, animated tanks. Here we go. Thank you very much. Opening attack will be Smoker, Boomer, Jockey, and the Charger. And the spawns go in immediately. The Charger is unable to get through the door. But the Jockey finds a target. The Smoker is going to die off at the end with the Boomer. And I got to admit, Favela Boyz got great sack order. They do manage to get a little bit of chip onto the Survivor team. Onto 2 of them. 86 being Nico. Driss at 98. 2 other survivors still sitting at a girthy 100 HP. But they will be getting a Hunter Spitter Charger Jockey, and this is a great time to have it for this gas station hit. Very challenging to come out the other side of this gas station. Very close quarters through the back. They're baiting this hard. You cannot shoot through this wall to get chip. They are going to wait for someone to take the chance. Here comes Ellis, trying to bait that Hunter. Oh, the baiting. They have two shotguns, too. The Hunter finds a target. There's the spit. The Charger stumble. Jockey gets M2'd. Charger fist lands, too. That's pretty good from Favela. Driss will take most of the damage. Yama's going to be the only one sitting at 100, so all the survivors are going to be under 5 punches but 1. Driss actually will be 3.
Reloading.
Like Derp Simulator. 2 changing his name. Alright, they're going to go in with a retro attack with the spit. They know where the smoker is. The boomer lands. Boomer is still alive. Hunter lands. He'll get the pound spit. It was really difficult to get the proper sack order to get damage, but they'd rather take the damage than get the proper sack order, in my opinion. And I thought it was a great call. They chip away a little bit more. They'll get the bonus down to 87%. Now that's all survivors under 5 punches now. Through the cubicles, which I believe is where we will take this tank fight. They are just blitzing this map. And now I take it back. We're going to see it fought in here, probably.
That's what I have to do.
Oh. I don't even know if they might be able to get outside. If they can get outside, they might take it there, but I don't know about this event. And it was actually a quad sack by from Favela. This is the best time to try for it. Unfortunately for Favela Boyz, the close quarter tank plays are not easy to, quad plays are not easy to pull off. They're going to go for it here. Charger's in the back. Charger will land. Jockey will land. And the Jockey will take Nick for a ride. And the damage will be pretty good, about 6%. Let's see on the survivors. Oh, they get a survivor 2 punches. Style is almost 3. And the one beneficial thing for the survivor team is they will be able to stay outside around this big rig and take this tank. See if they jump up on the big rigs, as the second tank of the game for Favela will be in the hands of Sue. Commons are clearing up. They're almost done. Looks like Sue is going to go back and get a dumpable, as Vanille would say, slash hittable. And he does have a car he's bringing in. Hunter manages to find a target. Boomer will. Charger gets a fist and then charges somebody. That's great chip onto the survivor team. Now they have a survivor 3 punches. A 1 that's under 2. And the chip is coming out very successfully, in my opinion, for the Favela Boyz. And he has to abandon his extra car. He's only going to be able to bring 1 in. As Sue gets a car stuck in the tree. Actually, we'll go check it out before he commits. He did got it stuck in the tree. Actually, okay, it's just hovering in the air. I don't even know what that is. Second pass, 30% frustration. He's playing very dangerous with his frustration, but he's gonna get it in. Car's he's gonna have to use his ass to jump up. What a good play! Let's see if he can get his corner. Jockey is in. He gets a second punch. He gets another punch onto Style. A 2 cap in the back. He'll get the in cap. Car comes flying in, and he hits a survivor out of the air. The smoker getting a pull on Rochelle. And that is a huge misplay, and the tank dies! Right before getting the in cap. Lucky Rochelle is so lucky.
Let's get you back on your feet.
Boomer not going to be able to find a spawn. They'll be able to get the pickup, so it's no wipe. But Sue's tank will do so much damage as one of the survivors get clipped in the air with his car.
Reloading!
Good tank coming out by Favela Boyz, taking the bonus from 74% down to 28.8.
Gotta reload!
And Coach is getting molested in the back.
What was that for?
He lost like 3% bonus just from the common slapping him. Coach again getting common locked. The high pink commons.
Watch out!
Spawns are in. It's going to be a tri-cap and spit, leaving Ellis the only one to clear it. And then Ellis gets jocked as well. The damage is almost all of their bonus is gone. They're all slow now. And this is what Favela Boyz needs to mount a comeback.
Reloading here.
If they don't get out of here quickly, they're going to have spawns again in such a tight quarters. They have spawns right above them. Can they get in position to hit with it? Boomer comes off, gets a free one boom, doesn't die.
Reloading!
Pull in the back, charge in the front. Hunter coming in, lands. Charger lands a 2-charge! And a survivor dies, and it looks like this is going to be the end for Judgment.
Watch out! Get up! Get up!
Rochelle's going to be able to pick up at least one survivor if they try to get another one before their spawns are up. Dina is up first with the spitter. They'll be able to get a little bit more distance, but it looks like it's very grim for them making it to the safe room by this point. Trying to accumulate as much of that 700 distance as they can. Here comes spawns yet again. Another tri-cap. The Charger misses. The Hunter lands. And another survivor dies off. Now they only got 2. And believe it or not, somehow they got bonus. They are so common locked.
I'll take this one.
Somebody want to lend me a hand here?
And that will be it. Rochelle tries. Gets a kill on the jockey, but can't get the smoker. He even chips the Hunter a little bit. That's funny, Manzano. I like that. Alright, here we go live. Second half of map 1 carried off. Opening a tap, tri-cap with boom. No Hunter. Charger's going to get melted. The guardrail is hit. The smoker gets a respectable amount of damage onto Robex. And no cappers land but the smoker, and it gets an enormous amount of damage. Almost 8% out of that.
Reloading!
Reload.
Sorry guys, I forgot to put the pings in chat.
I'm reloading.
Good sack order by Judgment though. They get the tri-cap with spit. No smoker, no boom. Oh, that Charger's ambitious. Can they get the pick on this Hunter? The Hunter doesn't even find a target. And they completely fool that attack. They'll get a couple percentage out of it, like 2, but Jockey gets M2'd and killed, and now the spawns are just not in the greatest order. I mean, look at that. 13 seconds from getting their hit out. With that Jockey dying, denies a hit on the transition. No, they're not going to go for it anyway, so actually it's not too bad. Let's see what spawn he gets to see if it works out for Nico. And Nico will get a smoker, so they get tri-cap with boom.
Hey, some guns here.
Excuse me. Favela Boyz jump over. Hunter is on the other side of the wall pre-spawn.
I hear a smoke.
Hunter gets stuck. The nice boom, the charge will land, no slams come out of it. And what an Uzi ski coming out by Stu, I believe. A 13-shot Uzi ski. They will be able to get through the cubicles, down the stairs, through that little storage room. I don't know if they'll be able to get up the next set of stairs, though. I think they'll have to wait. Yep, they'll have to wait. I need Hunter Charger, Jockey Spitter, Honey. I don't even know what a Hunty is. Making up Special Infected as we go along. Now this is going to be Judgment's last chance to do a lot of damage. Remember, they were at 74% bonus when Tank was up. Favela's at 87. Charger misses, but stays alive. Now they'll have the Hunter to try to get this pound spit. Charger charges the wall. The spitter eventually gets shut down.
Jockey, get it up.
Jockey lands.
That thing's right at him.
Spitter gets a scratch. And they'll spit and not let the block happen. Oh, and the zombies screw the boomer. That would have been a great boom. But the commons don't let the door open. And actually, the 5th infected, all those zombies kind of screw the infected team off over there. Who knows what would have happened if that quad boom proxies or just lands right when they come out that door. As the second tank of the game for Judgment's in the hands of Nico. And they get a couple hundred points of chip on him. And they are running all the way back inside. Interesting, though. How far back are they going? Are they going all the way to the cubicles? No, okay, this is pretty standard room to take it. Only downside with this is once this is over, the commons will come in immediately and start impeding their march. Looks like the tank was to come from behind, which could allow the Favela Boyz to run forward, but it doesn't look like they're willing to do so. Huge tank coming up here. Bonus at 83.7%, and he is making his way in. He is down 1,500. He misses his first punch. Misses his second punch. He gets a double. The jockey lands. Charger misses. Hunter lands. He's missing so many punches. He gets a rock, and that is going to be a one-in-cap tank.
I mean,
But Nico missing 3 punches during his commit gives the Favela Boyz so much opportunity.
I must be about to gain some serious shit.
Whoever's doing that, sir, please. That is hilarious.
Gotta reload.
Boomer Spitter, Jockey Smoker, not a good set of spawns. They kill off the Boomer first, too. Which means the Smoker and Jockey will go and die, and the Spitter should hold. Quick pull happens. Jockey is going to go for a D-spawn. No, he doesn't. He latches onto a Boom Survivor. Bonus goes down to 47%, so now they get tri-cap with Spit. Actually, no. You're going to have a 2-2. I'm sorry. It'll be Hunter Charger, Jockey, no, Hunter Charger, Boomer Spitter.
You gotta keep shooting me.
The boys of the Favela are able to make up some good ground here. They're still fast.
Hey, look out.
reloading here.
This is a good set of spawns. If they drop them in now, they gotta go. They're losing their chance. Charger lands. There goes the pound spit, or the charge spit. Dina will be able to pop pills and be fast. Caution still fast at 44 HP, not bleeding. Robex is still 48 HP as they just gets common slapped. But just the fact that they're fast means so much at this event. And the event is off, and so are the lights, and so is our ability to see the next hit. And it is going to be a quad attempt, as Favela Boyz will sit this out. And we will wait for them to come out. They'll kill off all these commons. They're going to have 2 survivors slow. When they come, actually, maybe not. I don't think Dina's going to bleed enough to be slow. I take that back. Maybe Dina will be about 45 HP when they transition out. And if they don't land this quad, this most likely will be the... no, they get one more, but not the best hit. Smoker gets a pull, they clear it. But now they know where the smoker is. They know where the jockey is. Charger takes a target. The jockey lands, gonna be a tri-cap! That's gonna be an incredible amount of damage going out. And that's 2 win caps. Jockey goes in for a scratch. Doesn't get it. But this smoker will be alive to kind of troll this. And he gets a scratch onto Ellis, and that will be a dead smoker. Good thing they didn't hold it, though. They would not have a good set of spawns if they held that smoker.
We have guns here.
That takes the bonus down to 289, actually. I was going to say 298, but I have it backwards.
Reloading.
Y'all better not shoot that car.
I respect the try on the boomer. Hunter will land. Spitter was not ready for it. They get it anyways. I think there's going to be another ink. And he yeets him out of the spit. No way. Boomer saves Rochelle from getting in cap.
Look out.
Watch out.
They walk inside the building, coming up close to the end of the map.
Reloading.
The second car alarm to deal with.
This is some.
Smoker lands.
Hey, watch out.
Hunter does not.
Hey, I'm reloading.
They chip away.
Reloading.
Robex is only 1 HP. And Robex is black and white. So it doesn't look like Robex is going to be able to make this safe room at all. Charger is ready for the cleanup. They get a 2-boom on the back one. Jockey tries to get Robex but can't. The Charger comes up to clear it off but doesn't get Robex. Spit goes out, and that still does not get Robex. And Robex will be crawling around with his 1 HP black and white.
I'm a reload.
How long will Robex crawl?
Reloading.
They're almost about to make the map. Goes an in cap. They get Robex. The boomer does not land. Hunter is outside for whatever reason, not helping his teammates.
Reloading.
They still have 100 and some points left. 11% DB, 6% health bonus. And they are 1 hit away from making it in with this. They're making so much ground.
I'm reloading.
I think if they clear it, they make it. And they have a tri-cap to deal with. Hunter lands. Charger misses. The jockey will clean it up. And that will be a wipe. Favela Boyz make up some points. They'll get 673 points. The Judgment's 442. And now we have about almost a 400-point game. 385 points
Hey,
to
don't
be
mean to bother
exact.
y'all, but I need some help.
So they do a great job of cutting into the deficit. Like I said, Carried Off has some long maps too. So let's see, the difference is 385 exactly. We fast ready ups. Chapter is only worth 600 distance. Opening attack, Charger Jockey, Smoker Spitter. All the infected seem like they want to come to the front. Charger gets a fist and a 2 damage stumble. Spit goes out. A little bit of ding. Smoker tries to pull in the spit, doesn't get it. Actually, the dings don't get anything. It's going to be only Robex's Charger getting the damage on that opening hit.
Watch out!
Drop into the sewers, up the ladder, navigate through the first turn. 4 spawns are able to hit the sewer again. Ambitious Boomer, not able to get it. Tank is very late at 81%. I did not even realize that.
I hear Hunter. All right, guns.
Now comes a very interesting choke point. The depth charge possibilities are here. Not an easy task to pull it off, and they don't even have a smoker to accompany it. Under pre-spawn on the roof, Charger and Spitter in a safer area. They won't land the charge. They'll get a good amount of spit damage out of it. With that, like I said, without the smoker, it is super challenging to even be able to pull that off.
Reload.
Time to kick some ass.
Reloading!
Infected are up. Retro support. Spitter to accompany.
Gotta reload!
Hunter spawned up. Here they go. Smoker from the bottom. Smoker gets self-cleared. Hunter gets gated. Spitter gets melted down. Boomer gets 2. And they'll get a quad try before this tank.
Ammo here.
And they're going to start the second event. Are they going to stay out here or run back down? They're going to stay out here? Interesting. Thought maybe they go back under for safety due to the quad attempt. This isn't going to be in favor of the Favela Boyz depending on how many spawns get blocked. Actually, no, it wasn't a quad sack. I missed it again. It was very close to sacking for a quad. I'll have Tricap with spit. There goes the smoker pull. Oh, the Charger has his target yanked by the jockey. And that will be another set of spawns down. So before the tank is up and this event is over, they managed to damage the survivors of a little bit more than 20%, just shy of 21. They go down into the sewer area trying to get up into the street before spawns have the opportunity to hit them in a more advantageous spot for the infected. And man, they are just going. They're not even waiting for the commons to clear out. They are going. They know there's another car alarm to set off. And there's really nothing you could do to prevent this. I mean, you can get around it, but the infected will never allow it to happen. As they set off the car alarm, a 2-cap comes out. The jockey lands at the end. Smoker getting scratches. And that hit did a lot of damage, taking the bonus down to 73.4. Now they're just going to retreat. Ellis is separated now. Nico not paying attention. Now regrouping with his teammates. No real penalty for it as cappers were not up. Responds more like it. Another good sack order. Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter. Second time Favela has the chance to open with this, or use this set of spawns. Hunter misses, but nothing is going to come of it. And the Jockey doesn't even get his spawn. And that is kind of a broken attack by Favela.
Yeah, that'll help.
And they're going to pop their pills early. Or one survivor does. being Driss.
Weapons over here!
Ah, not the best spawns. And so we like to see Rochelle is back. Smoker misses. Hunter gets skeeted. It'll be a quad boom and spit damage everywhere. Look at the bonus melt away. Driss loses all of his pills.
Guns here.
Not the best spot you wanted to sit there and take a break at for Rochelle. Rochelle goes out the window. Oh, the tank is close. The tank is going to get the cutoff. They got to fight him here. And that's still the Boomer Horde. He is down to 3,400. Oh, this is not looking good. He gets a double. He gets another punch onto Rochelle. There's so many common infected. And there's an in cap. He gets another punch. There's two in caps. Another punch. Another in cap. He's actually almost dead.
You don't even think about leaving me here.
Nick has to pick up his teammates now. And there's a dead tank. Oh, and he's changes the person he's picking up, and they only have a 2 cap or a 2-2 or. Boomer comes out. Oh, the awareness from Nick, and he pulls him over the railing, and that will be a wipe going on to Judgment.
Still use a hand over here.
Wait a minute, are they gonna get it? Oh, they get the clear, but it doesn't matter. It's going to end in a wipe here. Spawns are already up, and he is not in the area to be cleared. That is what Favela Boyz needed. They get the wipe. 424 points were scored. And for a tank at 81%, that doesn't seem like 81% of the map progressed through. It's only 67% of the map progressed through. And that is probably because of zone mod changing the distance points to 600 when it says 700. So that's probably why we're seeing that discrepancy. So it actually pretty much is correct. And this is what Favela Boyz needed. They have 600 points of distance. If they just make the distance alone, it'll bring them within 200 points. Well, just shy of 200 points, actually. Charger's not going to land. Jockey comes from the back. Gets M2'd by Nick, and they're not going to get anything from that. It'll be a clean take. A little bit of friendly fire, I think, onto Dina.
Reloading.
Reloading.
They drop into the sewers, go up the ladder, and down the, or around the next corner, into the next set of sewers. Let's see what Judgment can do. They had a lead since map 1, lost a little bit of that delta last map, and they're in danger of losing more if they don't get a wipe with their tank. Now Judgment does have a smoker to help set up for this death charge possibility out here. And they are blitzing this. Smoker's up. The charger lands. They just go for the damage. They don't go for the death. They'll get it. That will chip Favela Boyz down to 94%.
Reloading.
Boy, quit pointing that thing my way.
Incoming!
Spawn's coming up. Tri-cap with Boom. No smoker. Boomer lands. Gets popped. Hunter gets skated. 2-cap lands. No slam though. That's an additional. See, that's about an additional 6%. Just a little less. Dina taking most of the damage.
Ammo right here.
A little bit onto Sue. Caution being stingy, holding 100 HP. And a little bit onto Robax at 95. 2-2. The problem when you send that Boomer first, man. You get another 2-2. The spawn rotation is not great for Judgment at the moment. They're not going. They're just straight out holding. Smoker lands. Hunter will land. They'll get the stumbles and the spit onto Robex. But only 6 damage comes of that.
Gotta reload. Reload.
Fortunately, Caution takes a little bit of damage by falling there. Loses 5 of his HP.
Bullshit.
Alright, they set the car alarm off.
Reloading here.
Reloading here.
Boomer!
We're not going to land. They kill Boomer again first. Are they going to go with this tri-cap? And they're gonna.
You are shooting me!
Jockey lands, a fist lands. And they just shave off a little bit of bonus, but not much.
Reloading here.
And now they're going to have a 2-2 and no charger either. In my opinion, that's the second time this map that Judgment just pours stack order. Another 2-2 in retro. Better than having a jockey and a smoker. Smoker will land, Hunter will not. Boomer gets 3. Spitter will block. And that will give them time to have one more set of spawns for another hit before the tank is up.
Watch out.
And I think this is where Judgment messed up. They ate a boom and then spawned the tank. I think you had to eat the boom and clear the commons, then spawn the tank. And there's still a good amount of commons coming from the back. But that's the thing, they're coming from the back. Spit goes out. And there it goes. This will be the 3rd tank of this tournament match. For Team Judgment. And it will be in the hands of Yama. And Yama decides to go the other route to get the hittables in play, as Favela Boyz are able to retreat without issue. And this is a huge tank for Judgment. They do not get the wipe that they so desperately need here. They are in danger of going down on this map. Boomer lands. And he did put a car forward. It's a good, smart play on him. He's committing with that one boom. He's down to 5K. Hunter lands. Hunter gets cleared, but he gets a corner on Rochelle. A long arm under Rochelle there. Another punch gets the in-cap. He's at 3,500 HP. He misses Robex. Misses again. He needs help. Charger misses. He gets a punch. Smoker lands. Smoker gets cleared. He's 1,600 HP. He gets his second in-cap. And he's going after the last 2 up. The Smoker misses. And now he's just going to stay alive and try to... He misses the rock. The tank gets one more punch, but he didn't go in with his jockey. I thought that would have been the best chance. So the bonus will get hurt a lot, but he'll be able to pick everybody up.
Reloading.
Spit spread will delay it. That's going to be very beneficial for the infected team.
Reloading.
See if they try to delay this. And no, they're not. They're going to let the pickup happen. They should pop 2 more sets of pills. We'll have 1 more extra. And the bonus is down to 457. They still have 25% of the map to go through yet. And a pretty difficult choke to take.
I got a plan. Let's kill all the zombies.
Oh, the charger lands. The spit lands. The pounce in the back is good. And it's a slow clear. The smoker pulls somebody out the back, but he gets cleared right away. And that will take a little bit more than 100 points off. And they're going to have to pop their last set of pills. They want to be fast at least.
Here you go.
Since at this point, Dina might just hold on to him. They have 1 more set of spawns to take. And the lead is one hit away from them. This is going to be such a close game after this hit. 2-2. Charger misses. Jockey gets nothing. Free spit. And Favela's going to take the lead. But not by much.
Man, I ain't doing too good.
Safe
I'm
house.
reloading.
Be a little bit more than 100 points. Oh, the smoker tongue just misses. And they walk in with a bonus of 316. And they have taken the lead 17-21 to 16-14. And we have a 107-point game.
Nice kill.
And here we go. The final chapter of this tournament match will determine who goes home and who stays in the game. The tank is incredibly early. A 23% tank spawn. I don't even know where that's going to be at. I think we're going to see the
Almost there.
tank taken inside the prison. Oh, the hunter gets stuck in the door.
Reloading.
They come outside. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot what chapter we were playing here for a minute. I got this mixed up with Die Scraper. Charger will land. Gets the slam. Hunter gets skeeted. Robex was ready for it. And the spitter was very late to the show. But they still managed to scavenge the hit and somehow get 13% out of those two opening hits. I think I got this map confused with the campaign that has the prison. I even forget what map that one is. They get a hit, send spawns from the back. The Charger was successful at hitting the wall, while the other two cappers land at the same time.
Reloading.
And they are just going. They know this map very well. This map is known for its charge spits, close quarter, really difficult to take no damage. Hunter is up. Hunter gets shut down again. And the Charger comes in late. Judgment, I think, is completely misplaying their special infected. Sending the Hunters first to try to guarantee there's so much opportunity to split the survivors here. I think the momentum, hands down, is with Favela Boyz right now. Smoker goes for a pull in the back, doesn't get it. Jockey falls in the hole. Hunter goes for a scratch, gets panned. Jockey lands in the back with the Smoker. Smoker goes for a scratch. Boomer gets one. Favela finds one set of pills. Dina has chose to double up, even though they're all green HP. And we're passing the room where they should fight the tank. And it should spawn momentarily when they break a certain barrier. And I believe it's going to be this door. And there it is, the final tank of this tournament match for Judgment in the hands of Driss. And never has we seen a more important tank for his team. Is he going to risk the biscuit, or is he going to take the safe route? Looks like he's taking the safe route down the stairs. Here we go, Judgment, Tournament Life, X State Care. Boomer goes for a sack. They got the Hunter, they got the Jockey. They're going to want that Charger in there too. Is there a wipe imminent or not?
Careful, Smoker.
Smoker goes for a sack. He'll have his spawn just after he commits. He should commit with about 20 seconds. Going early. Down a K. He gets an early corner. 3,000, 2,600, 1,900. The in caps out. They're focusing support now. You got another corner. Tank's almost dead. 400 HP. His hit's going out. They're not going to wipe. They're going to kill off the tank. Support was not able to capitalize. I'm sorry if I lost the visual a little bit there. It got dark in that corner. So Favela Boyz survived the tank.
Not dead yet.
And they still have 782 bonus. This is a massive amount of points.
Reloading.
Jockey lands in the front. Smoker gets the pull. The spit gets a great amount of damage onto Nick. And Nick melts away almost 200, 300 points worth of bonus. 200 to be exact. More than 200. With those set of pills, it's about 270 points. Still a high bonus, though, for this map. Still having 473 points. So much. Charger lands. Gets a slam. Jockey will go now. Hunter will go for scratches. They get the in cap. Hunter's still scratching. Alright. They still have 250 more points, and they get to crawl further. And now they're about to access the rooftop.
Reloading.
Dina's black and white has to pop. They'll have 2 more SI spawns to deal with if they can manage to make it. They find 2 more pills, though. Smoker in the back. Misses. Charger lands. No, it doesn't. Spit and Charger. Boomer lands onto Survivor, gets a couple punches. The bonus is down to up to 274, though. It goes up with those pills they found. 3 sets of pills. I guess this is finale, so it can have extra pills. And here we go. The helicopter should be on its way. Charger lands. Hunter lands. It's a tri-cap. Pound spits there. Robex is not clearing. Dina is going to die. And finally, the helicopter shows up.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Guys, I can't hang on much longer.
And they still have a little bit of bonus, though. They got pills, and Robex has a little bit of HP. I'm pretty sure they'll make it in here, though, with this little bit of points. We'll walk in with 90. Boomer lands. Charger lands. Smoker lands. And the in cap does not go out. And they're going to walk in with that 60 bonus. Favela Boyz bounce back respectively from map 1 being down and make the map on the finale with 3 survivors, 758 points. And now we can do some math. This map is 700 distance, so if they get 700 distance points, they'll be at 2314. So 166 points. 166 to win, if I did correct math. It's possible, but this map is incredibly hard to survive.
Somebody shot me.
Target stacked. Everything's just pretty much stacking itself here. A little bit of friendly fire. And they will begin the run. Tournament life at stake. Who will capitalize more? Will Judgment be able to get a little bit more bonus than Favela, or will Favela capitalize with their special infected? They have a lot of map to go through. They're only 16% of the way through it. And the tank will not be at 24%. It will be all the way at the end. It is static. Jockey gets a scratch. Hunter is chipped. They get the Hunter from below. Charger will miss. Now Spitter will delay. And Jockey dies off. Good job by Judgment. And that will give them about a free 10 to 15% of the map to run through.
Reloading.
They will have a Spitter again, though. They did pick it early, so they do have to be cautious about that. All right, they get out early. Into the cubicles. Or not cubicles, the office rooms. Early pull, the pole lands. Hunter lands. Charger gets a fist. Charger missed there, but gets another fist. So again, they're chipping away at Judgment. They're wasting no time blitzing through this.
Do that again, and I will bury you alive.
Down the hallway, coming around the corner. There is a big reset in here. I like how Favela is holding their spawns for a different area where it's more advantageous for them. Okay, they're gonna get past the hole. Wait, what? Interesting. The infected are waiting up here. Let me see what's going on. Alright, I see what they're doing. Okay. They want to get a charge spit in this little bathroom. Clearing out some of the comments that are coming in. See if they'll slow down the horde just a little bit. Right, spawns are coming in. Smoker gets a pull forward, gets cleared. Spit goes out onto nothing. Hunter lands. I mean, they held that attack for a good amount of time, but just didn't mount it much. They get through the next choke, up the stairs. Coming around the area where depth charge possibility would be right here.
Heads up.
They do have a charger, but they get by it safely. One more chance. They go for it here. They just go for damage. Nice quad boom, though. And it is a quad sack, but they won't get the chance to use it. And Driss takes a lot of spit damage. All the way down to 55. That is a lot, actually.
Man, finally all them karate lessons gonna pay off.
Reloading.
Jockey lands. Hunter does two. Boomer gets two. Charger gets a fist and a charge in the wall. And that's a good chip coming out from the Cappers. It's really going one at a time. 79%, kind of similar where Favela was. So here it is, guys. This tank is going to set the tone for this match. He almost eats a rock there, Driss. Driss is 3 punches, too. Smoker goes for a sack. Jockey Hunter, they're going to wait for a charge, and they will commit. And Robex has quite a job to do here. I think if they can manage to get 2 win caps, they can manage to get the damage low enough to get the W before safe room. But anything more would be beneficial for Favela. Judgment wants to look at 1 in cap and get out of here. It's almost impossible to suffer no in caps here. As Yami is calling out that the support's up, but they are not going to go. And here it goes. This is the tournament match. They have a Boomer. The Boomer gets 2. Gets his first punch early. Tank is down to 2,700 now. Jockey lands. Hunter lands. Gets a clear. But the Jockey is taking someone for a ride. They got to kill this tank off here. And Tank is dead. And that Jockey landing is going to hurt so badly onto Judgment. I don't know if they're going to have enough points to do what they need to do to get the W. I think Favela might have sealed the W, and he's dying so fast. And he is dead. He is dead. Favela secures the W. I mean, they got 2 sets of pills. It's not quite over yet, so they need to hold on to all their bonus, so it's not quite over. Wait, what? They get the clears. That was an impressive clear. I'm not gonna lie, through the walls. Wall banging that. They are fast. They'll find the 2 extra set of pills coming up shortly. You gotta go through this drop first. And they slow down. Oh my gosh, this is such a difficult choke point to deal with. Boomer gets 1. They're gonna pick on Driss for sure. No, they're gonna be patient. That was so close. The extra pills up ahead change everything. I don't think it's gonna be enough for judgment. Charger lands. Spit's gonna land. Jockey lands. Hunter lands. And I think that will solidify it. Favela will probably get the W there. Such a close game. Pills. He's got to pop him. He passes pills to Driss. Driss has to pop him. Bonus at 59. It's not going to be enough.
I'm not lying. This hurts.
Pay attention, he's on.
Boomer doesn't get nobody. He gets a scratch though. And now they're about to navigate to the outside, which is littered with common infected. There are so many commons outside. And goodbye, Driss. And that will be a wipe. That will be Boys of the Favela securing their victory. 2,479 to Judgment's 2,236.